Oceans of Possibilities Art Kit classes. I'm Miss Mary Jo.
I'm Miss Janet.
And we're going to be doing some watercolor resist today. And we're also going to use a pattern. So the pattern that I am making for this is just a curve on our paper. And I am just cutting out a curve. And these can be our pattern for our ocean. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this pattern and our design skills to make something out of a lighter colored piece of oil pastel. Though you could use just a regular crayon. It just needs to be oil based. And then when we put the paint on top of it, any place that we put our crayon is going to stay the color of the crayon and not turn into the color of the paint. So we want a light colored crayon for our background, and then we'll put our paint on top. So you can make dots and lines. So Miss Janet, pick your color, and I'm going to pick my color.
I'll pick this light blue.
Okay, you might not have the exact same oil pastels in your kit, but they'll work just like this. And like I said, if you run out of these, you could always use just a regular crayon because that'll work with the watercolors too. So you can use dots and lines, and you know, I'm even gonna flip mine over because it ended up bigger and littler. And I'm gonna do some dots on here. And then when we do the painting, you can use this as like a pattern too. Let's stick something in the middle there. I think I'm gonna do some little bumps. That'll be interesting. And you can always test this out on another sheet of paper and see if it looks the way you want on a piece of scrap or something. And I'm gonna do one more on here. I'm just gonna trace the whole thing on this one, just so the top wave has this little trace. But you can do it however you want. Okay. Now remember, watercolors will get lighter when you add more water to them. So you can use this to do different layers of watercolors, or you could just paint freehand. You could paint the whole thing a solid color. You could mix up different colors. It's all whatever is in your imagination. Just remember, when you're all done, you really need to dry out your watercolors before you put them away, or they're gonna get all mildewy. Don't look at my orange as a bad example there. So my water is gonna be kind of greenish. Not a greenish kit today. And depending on how much water you add to your, oh shoot, I mixed it with the purple. That'll be a weird looking color. Okay, or maybe I'll like it best out of all of them.
That would be nice.
And then you can just use the edge of your paper as a guide if you'd like, or you can just paint freehand. You can make it waves, you can make it flat. It's all up to you.
I like the purple. That was a good idea.
Oh, that is nice. I like that.
Could be deep water. It could be purple.
Oh, it could be deep purple water. Yeah. Stealing some of this turquoisey here. And as you paint, the lines underneath aren't going to get covered in paint. That's why it's called a resist, because they resist your paint. Let's see if I can. Nope, that one went that way. That one went that way. Oh well, just gonna go like that. And then you can fill it in with all kinds of other watercolors. I do like that purple. You know what that purple looks like? A sunset. You know, the water reflects the sunset and it ends up being like a purpley color.
Maybe a little reddish orange.
Ooh, that would be a very nice sunset. So we're not gonna make you watch us paint all day, but I'll show you an example of what I did earlier. Same thing, same paint, same colors, except I went for a lot of blue. So that is an example of how your water could look. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.